little basket. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I do know that I'm playing with the Born to Run palette today. So for lips, I don't know exactly what I want to do with lips just because I am gonna do something smoky, but I don't remember kind of what color I'm gonna do. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's do some brows. I might use the Goof Proof. This is the shade number 5. And then I believe I may do just my normal combo. Although I did want to play around with the Covergirl one, which I think is in my makeup bag. I'm going to use the Covergirl one because I used that yesterday while I was outside at the pool and it was amazing. For primers, I think for primer today, I do want to definitely go in with, so because I'm going to be inside, I really don't have to worry about anything, but it is super muggy out, but just in case, I think I'm going to go in with my Fenty Pro Filter. I do like this one for like a little bit of added hydration. But let's also do something for the pores because I feel like it really doesn't do a whole lot for my pores. So we're going to go in with the Tarte one, classic. I think for foundation, I'm just going to go in with my Colourpop. I'm actually almost done with it. So I'm kind of like on that like, you know, feeling of wanting to like hurry up and use it. So I'm just going to use my Colourpop. I'm going to dive into here, which is my project pan. And I'm going to take my concealers from NARS because I really got to get through that. I think I'm going to do that. And then for bronzer, I'm also going to use the contour kit. Actually, I might use a couple of things in here because I'm like, oh, I got to get better at this. I'm not doing too good here, you guys. I might take the blush palette also from Tarte. Okay. And then really, I think I just need to pick out a powder and a highlighter. So for powder, I'm just going to go in with the Colourpop. It's one of my favorites. And to set the face, I think I'm just going to do this also to set my face. Just easier that way. But let's move down to highlighters. I actually just recently did, oh, that's dirty right there. I actually just did a highlighter declutter not long ago. So if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely do. We've got some Colourpop. We've got some Physicians Formula. Maybe I'll do Physicians Formula because I feel like I haven't played with that one in a while. This one here by Physicians Formula. This butter bronzer highlighter. So I'm gonna use that one. The request for a Born to Run palette on my channel since this palette came out, and even after, I feel like is pretty insane. Like people continually want to see like looks with that palette. I know quite a few of you guys wanted me to do something smoky. So my thoughts was to like kind of play around with these 4 colors down here, kind of create like a maybe do like more of a gunmetal eye look with a little bit of a pop of teal to it. Maybe leaving the lash line a little bit bare so that it's not too heavy all the way around. We're gonna go ahead and do the eyes first. So I'm just taking a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna just use the e.l.f. Camel Concealer because that one's like thick, you know, like she's thick. I'm not even gonna do my brows either. And I'm just gonna kind of blend it out. I do have like a pimple like right on the inner corner right here. I don't like it. I'm going to take the shade Riff right up here. I'm going to stick more towards browns, and I'm going to be using it on an R37 from Morphe. My eyes are still tacky, so I'm going to kind of pounce first, and then I'll start blending. I'm not going to round the edges. I'm going to kind of, you know, kind of elongate it. There's a lot of stuff circulating right now with like Shane Dawson. I always lose my train of thought when I'm trying to talk, but also trying to figure out what I need to do next. We're going to take this brush, damn, I hope it works right, and I'm actually going to take Good As Gone. Well, Good As Gone is kind of like a, you can play it off as a matte shadow, but I feel like it almost has like a satin finish to it. I don't know if you guys have like gone on Twitter, or you don't even have to go on Twitter. You can see it everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, but you guys know what's going on, right? With like the Shane Dawson drama and stuff. For a majority of what I'm seeing, people are not like supporting him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like most people are like, no, this is fucking insane. Excuse my language. I don't know in what mind, even as like a comedian or something, where you would think it'd be okay to talk about or like say stuff like that. I never really saw any of what he did because I never watched his videos. Like his videos just didn't do anything for me, and I mean, that's okay. So of course, like when everything started leaking, for me, it's all new. Like it's all like, holy crap, like what is this? I'm gonna take a little bit of Baja and just a little bit of Punk and mix these two and use that to kind of blend out where it's a little bit harsh right here along the edge. On top of that, what even irritates me more is as a YouTuber, why isn't YouTube protecting? Like, why isn't YouTube doing anything about it? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed, like, that's your job, is to do your due diligence to make sure that people aren't posting inappropriate things. Like, people have had their channels taken down or videos taken down for stupid shit, but like not this. Like, those went on for years and nothing. And then the other thing that pisses me off is that, like, people are still gonna support him. People are still gonna support Jeffree Star after this. That's my problem. Sorry, my kids are running around like crazy. And people are like, oh, the YouTube community is so problematic, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. It's not problematic. You allow yourself to watch people who are problematic. You only rely on the opinions of much bigger YouTubers. There's a ton of large YouTubers that aren't problematic. But if your channel feed is filled with the normal, typical, what everybody knows are problematic YouTubers, then yeah, you're gonna think the entire YouTube world is problematic, but it's not. Like, I can single-handedly give you probably 20 people I watch here on YouTube, albeit they might be smaller channels, but they're not problematic. They're amazing and they're great content creators. And I think that's where I get like irritated when I see those comments, because I'm like, no, it's not. You're just not looking hard enough. And if you find them, you would be like, wow, YouTube really is cool. And YouTube really does have some, you know, great little avenues. You just have to find them. I truly hope that people are holding them accountable, because this has got to stop. Like, it's just, it's stupid. I'm getting off on a tangent. Before I continue, let me go ahead and finish what I wanted to do. So I wanted to pop on Drift, and I'm going to take Drift and I'm just going to use my finger and I'm going to pop this all over my lid. I agree with so many YouTubers. I think Angelica, is it Nyquist? I always say, I can't figure out how you say her last name, but she did a video. She was talking about him not even being part of the beauty community, and I agreed with her completely. I agree with everything she said. I don't believe he was ever a part of the beauty community. Nothing bothers me and irks me more when something is launched from a social media influencer and they don't do anything with it and they just like disappear, or they like drop it and then they're like on to the next thing, and I'm like, wait, hold up, now show us what to do with this product. That's where I get irritated. So for him to come out with something but never do a look, never play around with it, never review products on his channel, you wanted us to buy it and people bought it. That's the craziest part. People bought it. I'm just definitely can say that I'm so glad I dodged that bullet and didn't buy anything. This is just the Colourpop hyaluronic stuff, and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to pop it right in the center. I want to know your guys' thoughts though. I want to know what you guys feel about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I'm going to use the Tarte Smoothing Primer first. I find that smoothing it between your fingers first works the best, and then just kind of pressing it. And I just do it right here. I don't do it on my nose because I tend to find that it breaks up my foundation there. So I'm not going to do my nose. If you guys have any sort of dry patches, I wouldn't recommend putting this over dry patches because it will kind of emphasize it, just an FYI. I'm going to use the Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer by Fenty Beauty, and this is what I'm going to use all over my face. And I still have to read up on the one about the skincare, but apparently there's like skincare drama going on too. So I'm going to mix these two foundations. We've got the Born This Way and then the Colourpop that we're going to be mixing together. So I found like a nice collection of like a mix of like high-end but also drugstore or affordable options for products. So I kind of wanted to do like a skincare video really like soon, using maybe like talking about like my favorite skincare products for acne. Sorry, I'm like looking at my thing because I just got a notice from the internet, like it like popped up on my computer and it was like, your broadband service is out, you know, due to like emergency maintenance or weather related. You know when like something goes out and you're like thinking like, did I pay that? I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face using the Colourpop. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some on my forehead really quickly. My chin's like the only place where I get like super dryness now. I don't get it. I am gonna put the same powder up on my cheeks, but before I do that, I'm gonna do my brows because I kind of wanna see if they will, if my foundation will settle a little bit more on its own. Okay, so I went ahead and I applied my lashes off camera. I did have to go in with a little bit of face powder because I feel like the loose powder kind of like picked up on the foundation. Weird. But I just went in with my Milani. This is the Natural Conceal and Perfect powder. So I did add some powder to my face. So we're going to move into the lower lash line. I've got a lot of comments or a lot of positive feedback. A lot of you guys really love it when I use these colorful eyeliner things. So I've been playing with them a lot and I freaking love them, you guys. These are sneak peek going to be part of my monthly favorites. But I want to go in with the neon liner, this teal one, because I feel like it'll definitely make the top of my eyes pop a little bit more. Like that. You see how it just makes it pop that much more? I got these at CVS and they were $3.99. So for the lower lash line, I don't want to do anything too crazy, but I do want to just add a little bit of emphasis to the lash line. So I'm going to take a flat definer brush and I'm going to take a little bit of probably of Good Is Gone again. And I'm going to use that and just run that and press that up against my lash line. What are you guys doing for 4th of July? Are you guys doing anything good? We're not doing anything. We're going on a vacation at the end of this month. We got an Airbnb to get away in the mountains and stuff. So if all goes well, that's where we're planning on going, and we're going at the end of the month. So we decided just to kind of lay low this weekend. I think our fireworks are even canceled. I asked Jeremy about it and he's like, yeah, they're not doing fireworks. And I was like, oh, great. So just another weekend. I've also been living for little space buns. It's so nice right now, especially with the hot weather. It just gets it out. And this is 6-day hair, you guys. I didn't want to do my hair today. So I'm like, space buns it is again. So we're going to move into the ABH contour kit. And I'm going to go ahead and probably dive into a combination of these two shades. That's really where I go to. This is the Benefit. I'm not really sure what this is, but this is from Benefit. I like it. It's good for bronzer, but it's a little pointed. So, I mean, it's good if you want to really chisel out your cheeks. I honestly think if I get rid of this, I would go buy another one. I was thinking about that the other day when I was using this. I was like, you know, I probably would buy another one of these. A few minutes, and then we're going to do the blush really quickly. This is an old blush palette from Tarte. It's the Tarte's Clay Blush Palette. I always say when blush palettes from Tarte comes out, I always get them because I freaking love them. The formula is great. The colors are great. I love it. We are down to the 2 last steps, you guys. Thank y'all for hanging in there. We're going to go in with the Physicians Formula. This is their highlighter in Champagne. Just kind of pop it on there. I'm going to finish off with the lips. You guys, I'm going to go in with the Stunna lip paints from Fenty. I know I should be using something super old, you guys, but I cannot get enough of this color. Freaking love this color. It's a little messy though. Why is it messy? Does anybody else is messy? But there you have it. Full face of products that are once raved about. I don't know. Throwback. You guys know what I mean. Let me know what you guys think about this eye look from the Born to Run palette. I hope it met your guys' expectations. If you guys are new to my channel, I do this every Tuesday. We do a Throwback Tuesday tutorial here on my channel, and I will have the playlist linked down below so you guys can check out the other ones I've done here on my channel before. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out and spending a little bit of time with me this morning, and I will see you guys all in my next video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I will talk to you guys later, and I will link everything I use down below as far as shades and everything go. I'll see you soon. Bye.